Alright, so we're doing another video. I don't know what that was about, by the way. Don't ask. Intros. Overrated. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube, guys. CeltixBrother on YouTube and Instagram. We are live right now, and yeah, we're just playing some Call of Duty. Won't be accepting any friend requests soon. Just saying that out loud right now because I am pretty tired. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to make a video, but we're making a video because the grind is real, my friends. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tails Fox. Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And as always, I am CeltixBrother on YouTube. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And yeah, let's just play some Call of Duty. Oh no. we're just playing some Call of Duty. But yeah, I'm trying to be a sniper rifle guy right now. It's kind of hard because everyone has machine guns. You know what? The sniper rifle is actually pretty good. Normally I would go around shotgun, heavy machine gun. I do miss my heavy machine gun days, but I'm trying to unlock more weapons. Is it more weapons or stuff for weapons? I actually don't know if that's how it works, but I'm just unlocking maximum level for each weapon. And we're doing the sniper rifle. Hi everyone. I'll say hello to everybody. Hello. Hope everyone's having a good day, a good night, wherever you are right now in the world. And as always, you know, I'm CeltixBrother. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, it's like my St. Paddy's Day video. My St. Patrick's Day video was up as well, guys. So there's plenty of videos to watch and all that good gravy stuff. Funny enough, when I was at St. Patrick's Day parade, I was meant to meet up with a guy called Traveller Belfast, I think his name is. Or Travels Belfast. Honestly, it's really hard to keep up with all these names on the Instagram and stuff. But yes, I was meant to meet up with him, but I got lost in the crowd. I was actually at the front of Belfast City Hall. Really good. I got some really good footage. So if anybody wants to see that, feel free to go and see that. I would probably have to take down some of the music though, which is a shame. I don't want to take down the music. I'm not paid for ads or anything like that, but I'll have to definitely do some edits. Like edits for that video later. Maybe before I go to bed, I'll I don't know, just do some editing. Well, but welcome everyone. Hi. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, guys. It really does help out the channel. And also, I do a lot of collabs as well. Hi, Blue. Hi, Rome, Gary. Hi, guys. Where are you guys from? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I make a lot of videos, guys. Like, a lot of videos. I wasn't even sure if I was going to make a live stream tonight, but I decided I was going to. You know, I make a lot of videos, and I have like other things in the background, guys. You know, I don't want to be the wah guy. They cry or cry wah or whatever. But you know, it takes a long time to make videos. Well, depending on what you're doing. With today's technology, it's kind of divided in half a little bit. But I really do hope that you guys like my content and stuff. And if you haven't already, make sure to go and have a look. Oh, nice. Down, sweet revenge, sweet revenge. Go. Shit. Okay, down. Oh, fuck. Fuck right off, man. How did that even get me? Alright, so... yeah. You're playing Call of Duty? Call of Duty? Yes, playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. For my live stream, yep. I suppose the Q&A questions. I don't mind answering a few Q&As if anybody wants to like ask me some questions. Feel free to. I did a walking vlog last night. Have those been kind of popular? I guess the walking vlogs. The only thing with the walking vlogs that I find kind of annoying is that you have to kind of pay attention when you're out and about. Well, I do anyway. And the thing with that is, I like reading some of the chats and things, but it can be hard to multitask when you're walking about and trying to read the chat at the same time. So I was kind of thinking maybe change the title for, instead of CeltixBrother Live, we could put something like chill live stream or something like that. Just so it's like responsive. If I'm not being responsive, it's not that I'm not being responsive, it's just I'm like walking and stuff, but I don't know. People like the silent streams. I was thinking about one of those, like a silent live stream. Thinking of different wee things, but yes, collaborations are definitely on the way as well. Oh, that was a headshot. That was cool. I got a headshot with not even that with no scope headshot. I just hit a shot from the hip. That was pretty sick. Oh boy. Okay, that was a bad idea. Wouldn't it be nice if also, guys, some crazy new developments have been happening here in Belfast City. Conswater, big shopping centre, or mall, whatever you want to call it, has recently just closed down. So, I don't know if I was to go tomorrow, I was thinking about maybe doing a video out there. I've got a free bus rider pass thing. I could easily just go down and be like, this is the shopping mall that is closed. A few people got to go inside it before it closed, and I actually seen some of the footage. And it is crazy how that goes down. There was no indications or anything to like save the shopping center, any like cry out things. It just really shut down, which is pretty insane, and a lot of jobs A lot of people lost their jobs. Deliveries, businesses went out. Pretty crazy, man, economy-wise. The economy is kind of, well, it's not a mess, but I'm starting to see like little ripple effects, as they call them. You know, because I used to be in with finances and things like that, but absolutely crazy. Connswater. If you guys look up Connswater Belfast, you'll see what I'm talking about. They even had a game shop in there as well. So I don't even know if that's closed, or maybe parts of it is closed. It'd be crazy if the whole thing was closed because it's a huge like shopping district. But yeah, apparently it's closed. Like they're closing the gates. and now they're thinking about turning it into social housing. Which, to be fair, I don't think I'm really. I don't think that's gonna work for the area and for people in the area. Unless you get a house out of it, maybe. Unless they give me a house, I don't mind. Nah, but seriously though, like, I don't know. It is crazy, like. I mean, I have a house already, so I guess I shouldn't really complain, but still. I know this is an irreverent question to the geek collecting community. Is more toxic nowadays, especially with comic books. Oh, hey, what's up, Comic 4000? Oh, are they? I mean, bro, I hope this is like a safe space for you. You're welcome here, dude. I love anything geeky, anything, all that. Yeah, man, I love all that stuff. You know? It can be, it's like any community, dude. Any community can be toxic. Call of Duty can be toxic, like. But, you know, I still love to play it. But yeah, dude, I totally get what you mean. Like, I've got some Godzilla collectors, look. See those things over there? That's my Godzilla collection, dude. Toho Studios. I love Godzilla. Huge Godzilla fan. Anything Japanese or Godzilla, Japan related. I'm all over that, man. I love all that stuff. Hi, what's up, Charlie Plays? Hello. Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel, CeltixBrother. In the house on, I believe it's a Saturday. Yeah, it's a Saturday night. I still can't believe it's Saturday. I still can't believe it's Saturday. I do a lot of things during the week. My schedule is pretty crazy. So what?
Was du verreckt? Was ist der Grüne? Was du verreckt? Ja, das ist komisch. Nee, die Menschen mit der Krieg und die Brüder, was die sagt, ja, und das macht das ist blöd. Aber wäre schon ein Dank, ja. Etwas sagt, mehr als wir stimmen wir noch.
It sounds like French or German. French or German, one of the two. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Oh, I think they said Scheiße. Okay, they might be German. can always tell because I always like to make fun of like other accents. It's like they're speaking Schwab. You know, it's a real heavy accent they got like. And have you had a falling out with comic book dealer or a negative experience when out buying collectibles? You know, the only time I ever did kind of had like an awkward moment with collectibles, Ray guy, was this one time I was like, I don't know, I was just being me, of course, which is like a double-edged sword, depending on who you ask. They were kind of like, it was kind of like a moment where, I wouldn't say it was like a weird moment or anything like that when buying collectibles, but I was buying comics. I bought them for the reasonable price that they were asked for, which was like £2 or something like that. It was the fact that it was so awkward because it was International Women's Day. Okay, I'm not making this up, by the way. This is a true story. A true story. Okay. So I went to with my brother into Oxfam in like in Belfast City, and it was International Women's Day. I don't know. I guess I'm a bit of a dinosaur when it comes to all the times or whatever that everyone's into nowadays. But I went to buy the comic books, and I was like, that's fine. And I was like, is that the Spawn comic and stuff? And she was like, yeah, it's like a whatever version of Spawn. And I was like, that's cool. Then this girl, I don't know, kind of comes up, and then she was like, this is the best book ever. This is great. And of course, I was in the line, and I was like in front of her, and she was like, "This is the best book ever, whatever, blah 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 blah, great book." And I was like, "Okay, this is great," but this is what I was thinking in my head at the time. I didn't actually say this shit out loud. I was like, "Okay, that's great, but I'm in the fucking line first." Kind of thing, you know, and even my brother kind of got the vibes as well, because I was like, oh god, just please get it over and done with. She was like, this is the best book ever, or whatever else. And then I was like, oh great, it must be a good book, what is it? And she was like, it's about a book about toxicity in men, or hating men or something. Like hating men, or a toxicity book about some bullshit about hating men or some crap. Like a book on that, and I was like, okay, right, that's what the book is about. And then she was like, well, this is an Oxfam place. This is like Oxfam. You know, there's many different books here, and I felt like at that point I was getting into like a fucking weird debate that I didn't really care about. You know, I was just there to get my comic books and then just leave, bro, you know what I mean? And it was kind of just like, alright, I have to listen to this, I really have to listen to this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like, I hate it great, but I really do not care. At that point, I mean, I did care at the start. I showed a little bit of care, and then it just turned into like something completely different. And then I was just, and then the store clerk was all like, well, we sell all different types of books here. And I was like, okay, yes, your bookshop. What I felt like saying that, but I didn't obviously say that. I just kind of just went bought the books. It was like, okay, yeah, great. You know, but of course it had to go to a fucking weird place or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it literally had to go to like a weird place. I literally do not know why it had to go to a weird place. Nowadays, everyone has got like some kind of weird ass gimmick, and I'm just sitting there trying to buy comic books, which I thought was pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I would be one of those toxic men in her books that she reads about. But it was just so funny. It wasn't even the fact that I didn't even care, like, what she was even reading. It was the fact that it was just the weirdest thing for a book to be even made. You know what I mean? It literally feels like you could make a book on literally anything nowadays, including one about I Hate All Men toxicity book or something. I can't remember. It was something around those lines. But the way she was like overhyping it and everything else made me think, holy crap, this must be like the holy grail of all books that she's like literally spewing out. And turns out to be she was just a hating activist. I don't know, not even hating activist. I don't even know if that's the word for it. But just looking a book just on hating men and toxicity. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever you're into. People are weird, man, nowadays. People are so weird. Who actually goes out of their way to buy a book that says you hate men and then reads that? You know what I mean? I don't know, it's so weird, man. This generation, I'm never going to get this generation, I swear. It's so weird. But yeah, that was like a comic book experience I had. It was definitely an experience. Yeah. I don't know. You know, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm going out of my way out here, but like, who actually buys a book just on hating people? It's so weird. But yeah, it's like the most ever sort of weird experience that I've had buying a comic book. That happened on International Women's Day, so I don't know when that was, but that was a few weeks ago. That's another thing too, man, about all these holidays. They bring out some really weird, crazy people. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm kind of one of them, but that's a different story. I went on some Father's Day and I dressed up as a leprechaun. But at least my thing was actually a good gimmick. You know, I didn't write a book that said, yeah, man, it'd be weird if I actually went and read a book about hating women. You know what I mean? I'd probably get like a few nods. You know, that's how controversial it is. Like, imagine if I actually, just imagine, okay? I'm not actually going to do it. Although if I did, I'd probably make a lot of money. But if I did like a book saying how much I hate women or something, you know, it makes no sense. But if this one was like toxicity in men or something, I'm gonna next time I go in, I'm gonna go in for a laugh. Next time I go to the auction, it's the auction in Belfast City Centre. It's like where Victoria Square is, but I'm really going to be asking like a copy. I want to see what this book is. It's so weird, like just so fucking weird. but yeah, I've not been back since. For obvious reasons. I don't know. It just felt like it was one of those things. It got like from one thing to like another. And that sort of thing too. Like, it doesn't matter what you are as long as you're nice to people, then that's okay. But if you're literally out of your way to like, I don't know. I wouldn't say shove in the faces as such. I don't know what the best way to describe it, but if you're literally out just to be annoying or whatever, then, you know, that's kind of on you, you know. Well, that's what it was. It was just one of those weird, awkward moments. Like, what was so funny as well was the fact that whoever this girl was in the bookshop that really came up behind me and my brother, she was really smiling at me and stuff. The whole time she was like holding this book about hating men. And she was really smiling, and I was like smiling back, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, smiling and stuff. No idea why we're smiling. Then she literally brought the book up, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's like that then. Happy whatever day, you know what I mean? You know, it was kind of like past my point of wondering, okay, you're one of those weird activist people. Got it. But it was just so weird. I really wish I had the whole thing recorded or something. Honestly, it like even saying it out loud, it's something out of a comic book. It's so funny. Oh jeez, man. I won't even look up the book and just really take the piss off it. To be fair, I prefer the Spawn comics and stuff over that any day. I should really get back into reading. It's been a while since I've actually read anything. I'm usually too tired or just... Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this live stream. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, true, there's a lot of sensitive snowflakes out there these days. Thank you for sharing your story. You're welcome. Yeah, honestly, like, sensitive snowflakes, man, that's definitely the word for it. Like, she really got triggered as well. Well, sorry, I should paraphrase here. I don't want to say he, she, but that's the way that, like, you know, describe who it was. You know, whatever the preference or whatever you have, that's whatever, you know. And that doesn't even annoy me. What just annoyed me was the fact that she was trying to, like, you know, basically drag like a political view from me or something, or a view on the book situation. And at that point, I just caved in. I got fed up, and I just said, "Look, can we just get the comic books and go, man? Yeah, we're just gonna do that." And you know, that kind of thing, you know. It was the fact that it was just like kind of dragged out of me a little bit. I just said, look, yeah, that's great. Like, I don't care kind of vibe. I just turned around to the bar and was like, oh, right, that's what that is. You know, as in, okay, yes, I am against it. But it was the fact that the person was literally looking that out of me, so I just went with it. I was just like, okay, yeah, sure. Kind of thing. It was funny though, it was funny. I mean, I do get the fact that you have to like sell everything to everyone. And that's kind of like what he or she was saying. But it was just the fact that I think she was like triggered by my response. And at that point, I felt like saying, okay, well, if you didn't want my opinion, then why ask for it? Which, to be fair, I didn't really give any kind of solid opinion. I was just like, okay, yeah, that's a thing. Even saying that, that's what triggered her. Whenever it was the fact that I said, that's a thing. I didn't necessarily say it was a bad thing or a good thing. I just said, oh, that's a thing. But that was enough to like send the snowflake from exploding. kind of thing. And I was just like, okay, not gonna come back here for a while. Like, just because I like made fun of a book or whatever else doesn't mean, you know, I'm, I don't know, homophobic or I don't know, whatever the word is called. You know? But I just thought it was a dumbass book. I'll be honest. I just thought it was like a really stupid book to get excited over. Toxicity in men or men traits, and she bought it on Women's Day. I think she was just really looking attention because it was Women's Day or whatever. Honestly, did not know what her angle was. But I was just like, I really don't care. I just want to buy a Spawn book and go. But of course, I got dragged out of it. It got dragged out of me. And it was like, well, we sell all types of books here. I was like, okay. And what do you want me to say to that? Do you want me to say you shouldn't sell books? You know what I mean? It just made zero sense. But to say that, I didn't even know what to say. I was kind of just like, you for fucking real, right? I mean, you know, when you're selling anything, you should just be like, I don't know, sell stuff, and not really get in there with anybody. Be like, you know, okay, there you go. Yep, that sort of thing. I'm not trying to figure out people's, I don't know, opinions on stuff. But to be fair, I haven't actually been back since. I've been to Forbidden Comics, and I've been to other shops. Usually it would be my go-to place to get a cheap comic, but not after that weird experience. It was just so weird. To be fair, it got so triggered so quickly, and then it was kind of just like, you know, I don't know. It made me look weird for just even giving out my opinion. It really felt like a different place just saying, you know what I mean? I was just like, okay, I was not ready for this. Like, I even looked at my brother. Me and my brother, we had a laugh on the way out though. Me and my brother, we just looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck? And I was like, I know, man, what literally just happened in there? And I just said, oh man, people are weird. And my brother was just like, yeah, that's fair, man. People are weird. And especially nowadays, man, people are so weird. Now they're lost a great customer. Exactly, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you were just there to buy comic books. I know, man, honestly. Shout out to Mike Hooter. Who's Mike Hooter? Huh? Frilly Doomsday? I don't know. But yeah, no, it was just so wild. Like, someone literally came in and shouted, like, to buy the book on National Women's Day to make some kind of weird statement or political thing. That's what it felt like. It felt like she was on a mission behind me to just make a weird scene and get all giddy over a book. And it made me curious at the start. I was just like, what is it that she's buying? And it was toxicity for men, or traits in toxicity in men, or some bullshit. And I was just like, okay, that's something. You know? It's so weird. I once seen one person as well buy a book on different types of toilet roll and how to actually fold different types of toilet roll. There's actually a whole book, and it's got like pages of different ways you can unwrap your toilet roll. I'm not even joking. It's a real thing. You can even look it up if you don't believe me. I actually seen somebody buy that one day. And they actually put it up on their Instagram. But at least that was funny. You know, different types of toilet roll and how to wrap and unpack them and stuff. But that's what I mean, you can literally get a book on anything nowadays. Bit like the internet. Welcome to the internet. David Bowen. Now they've lost a good customer. I mean, the thing is, I would go back, but I'm just hoping that they don't remember me, because it's been a long time since I've actually been back. But if I was actually to go back, I would just not open up with conversations, honestly. Like, you know, like what people buy or whatever. That's the one thing I've learned from it is this, you know, do you, whatever, you know. Because to be fair, they do have some good deals on some good comics. Well, saying that, some of their stuff is pretty battered, and it all depends as well. So there weren't even, now that I think about it, there weren't even good quality comics either. Like being a collector, you know, you kind of do those things like that. I suppose that's the reason though why they're cheap, the way they are. I say cheap, but you could probably go to Forbidden Planet and get like same better quality one. Which I do for, you know, it all depends what's there. But yeah, definitely not opening up with or going to a weird International Women's Day give that a miss. I don't know. Note to self: don't go there on a weird day. But you know, I just find it funny. I don't know, man. So you say like snowflakes and stuff, man. I don't know, like just I don't know. I don't even think that's the word for it, snowflakes. Just people being weird, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, if anyone has any other like questions they'd like to ask me, feel free to. Like me, I'm not perfect by any means, like, but you know, at least I can identify my flaws. Where, you know, sometimes I'm a little bit too out there with my opinions. And these are like my opinion on stuff is like, you know, as long as you're a nice person, you know, and nice to others, and you don't try to inflict. Like anyone could still be friends and have difference in opinions. You know, it's just a way that, you know, I would say, like, to present your opinions. Like, if you disagree with something, or if you're just like, you know, whatever, you could either keep it to yourself, you know. So easy to do. But, you know, especially with our days, with our people, we're not so, it's not so easy to do that. And it's like all these different gimmicky stuff. I don't know. It's weird. Do you have the complete collection of Spawn comics? I really wish I do. So fucking draining this game is. DXR. Do you not like this game, dude? I'm probably not playing my best because I'm trying to get like some sniper shots in. Headshot, sweet. It's actually insta kill. Be fair, man. Yeah, the grind. I do see what you mean. I see your point of view. You're right. Sometimes the game can't. It's not draining as such. It's like you have to put in the grind. I'm trying to do like a sniper rifle mode right now. Oh snap! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Go back! Go back! Like even me, like I would say to people, I'm not sure if I would be anyone's like role model or whatever, because you know I'm not perfect. I didn't once even say that, you know. But at least I know kind of like what my stick and all is, kind of thing. But I just hate this when people can't even identify their own bullshit. But I can identify my bullshit. I could give you like a whole list of my bullshit. the bullshitters list. No, I mean that's the funny way of saying it. But then if you try to like point out someone else's, you know, that's when things get really interesting. Hello, Kitty Hill. Hello. I know there's a lot of them. I mean, be fair, man, they're going to outnumber us any second now. They're going to come out of the woodworks, and we're just going to have to get our guns, and we're just going to have to defend ourselves, you know what I mean? Nah, to be fair, it's like with Call of Duty and stuff. I know there's a lot of them, but what's your favorite Call of Duty game of all time? Hello, Kitty. So my favorite Call of Duty game of all time now. Okay, my favorite one of all time. That's a good question. I'll have to think about this. Let me think. I think it could be. Oh man, no, not that one. I was gonna say Modern Warfare 3. That was good, like. But if you're on about like Call of Duty Black Ops games, the first one, but then that's actually a hard one. For example, this is probably not my most favorite. I do like the one with all the maps and stuff. I think that's the third one or fourth one. They've made that many now, it's hard to keep track. But I think it's the third one. With all the maps and stuff. Like all the classic maps. Just turn this down just a tiny bit. But yeah, what's your favorite Call of Duty game? I would say mine's probably definitely the third one. Oh no, no. Oh yes, headshot, sweet, I got him. Don't know how I got him, but I got him. No, don't kill him. Oh. Why did he go all the way at the front? Bro should have stayed at the back. Bro, stay at the back, you crazy. Oh man, what the heck are you doing? Like, man, that's the second one that's died. Oh, you guys are numpties, no offense. Oh, you've got the numpty brain. No. Oh man, see, I have to stay back now. But I can stay back because I've got a sniper, so this actually works. Okay, just gotta... Okay, no. No, okay. I don't think they're gonna come this way. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm staying back. I'm just gonna have to let them kill each other. And vice versa. Oh, jeez, man. Okay. We've got company coming at the back. No, do not come through. No. Oh no. Okay. See, staying at the back's actually working because I'm not dying so far. But neither is the other guy, so we've kind of got like a Mexican standoff going on here. Oh. Okay. Well, guys, I've only got like a sniper rifle. It's not like I can move. You guys are gonna have to move for me. Okay, never mind. Shit. Oh fuck. Okay, come on. So somebody come. Okay, I'm dead. You know, I think it's because it's like crazy. Honestly, like I do get on with like most people as well. Okay. And and stuff, you know. I try to, you know what I mean? I always try to, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm a bit of a people pleaser that way. I do try. I wouldn't even think, oh jeez, man, that was a good shoot. That was a good shot. Oh my god, what? No, I shouldn't even say that. It's like a reflex, I don't know, stuff being said, whoops. What do you actually like? Oh, 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 no, 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 stick, yes, get him. I think I killed the assist. Oh no, 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 I do not want to be this. This is no, no, go back. Snipe, 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 snipe. Oh, that's not good. Go back. Go back, go back. Oh, yes. Oh, oh, snap. Oh, sugar, sugar. No, 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 go back. Oh, no, 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 no. Get me up, get me up. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Throw the grenade. Okay. Yes, you'll come out of your hole very soon. There you go. It's kind of awkward because I'm trying to get sniper kills, but I've got a feeling that I probably should swap for a different weapon. Even though I'm trying to get maximum level unlocked. There's a few of them, but what's your favorite game of all time? Yeah, V Furman, Black Ops 3, the Kinder Totten Zombies, that's pretty epic. I think, and that's another thing too. Do you guys buy the Call of Duty games for the multiplayer, or do you buy it for the zombies? I buy it for the zombies. Mostly the zombies, but for this, it's actually good for the multiplayer. I really do like the multiplayer in this. More than the zombies. The zombies is kind of eh. Zombies, I think, in my opinion, takes too long. You know? Compared to the older ones, the old school ones. Like, you get really sense of good accomplishment by surviving in those old style games, whereas this new one, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's, how to describe it, it's kind of like everything is given to you, and the upgrading buffs keep you alive a whole lot longer than the original ones. Which is okay and fine, and don't even get me started on all the Easter egg hunting stuff. It's just way too much. Jeez, you have to be like a real, I don't know, fucking whiz to figure out how to get stuff in the zombies. Unless they had like a guy who's like really good at it, like just anyone who's like good at it. Who's actually good with all the Easter eggs and stuff. Otherwise, you're just going to be, I don't know, pretty much hanging on all the time. I'm going to shoot this leprechaun though. And I died. Oh. Oh, headshot, man. Headshot. Sick. Oh, sugar. Oh, I just died. That's not good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Seriously? What? What just happened? What even was that? Oh, jeepers. Oh, I died. Oh, I died. That wasn't good. Okay, just jump. Just jump back. Okay, never mind. Yeah. You know what's actually funny as well? I know I was saying about the rant earlier, with the comic books and stuff. They actually did not know that I actually did. I used to do volunteering. I haven't done it in a while, but because of the videos on YouTube I've been making. But I actually used to do volunteering at Oxfam. Well, my local one anyway. That's like literally around the corner from where I live. I actually used to do volunteering in there. But it's not the one in the Belfast City Centre one. That's like a different one. But I reckon they probably know each other, which is kind of funny. So I'm just wondering, kind of right now, if they've found out about me, or maybe not. Maybe I'm giving it too much thought into it. That would be funny. Oh boy, I just died. I could probably do that for a laugh next time. I'll be like, hey guys, do you know Hannah and or no, blah blah blah, and Judah and Judith? Because I know those guys. I don't know. That's funny. I've done a lot of things in my life too, guys. Maybe I can do like a video of like 10 top things that people don't know about me outside of YouTube. I got best play, sweet, big Dirk. Look at that, man. Oh yeah, that's pathetic. Oh man, yeah. Well, you're pathetic too. Look at that. Look at the shots on that. I'm getting good at the sniping. You cannot speak, and you should speak and spam. Oh, he got beat. He got beat and now he's raging. Oh man, you know what? I actually love it whenever they rage. Just shout out, "You suck!" For who was it? Who was raging? Philly Cali. Shout out to Mike Hooter. Well, who's Mike? Who? It was. Did I literally just say like someone's like Seymour Butts? Like, hey everyone, I like Seymour Butts. Like a Moe's Tavern. It's like IP freely. Hey everyone, IP freely. I'll be fair. It is good for the memes. Good for the memes. Good for the memes. Do you know what I mean? Oh sugar. Oh mate. What this? That just happened. How did he? I don't even know how he fell. Yeah. Oh shit. Go back in. Oh. Just keep going. Throw. Do. Yeah. Oh shit. Headshot. 6 shot. But yeah, me and the mental health group, not mental health group, men's mental health group, or the men's group that I'm a part of, we're thinking about going fishing, which will be nice. So I was thinking maybe I could do a live stream on that. Some sort of like live stream where we're just like on the boat with a group of lads, just like fishing. Should be good. Should be good. They don't know that I'm going to be live streaming yet, but I'm just going to be like, hey, we're going to do a live stream. I always say that to him beforehand. Except maybe when it comes to like the walking vlogs. I was thinking about getting one of those like walking vlog body cams. I don't even know if that's the word for it, but yeah, one of those. So it'd be a lot easier. People do have them. I have seen them. They have like these weird wee black like audio device thing in the bobs. What do you think about getting one of those? I don't know. Some like mad vlogging equipment maybe. Or you could just keep using the phone. Just keep using the phone maybe. Only thing with the phone is I've had it before where I've run out of data. Especially when I'm out for like long periods of time. Oh, got him. Got him. I got you, friend. Oh. Throw it. Oh, died. Oh yeah, another question. Have you ever heard of an online Q&A platform called Quora? No. Not until now. How does that work? That sounds pretty interesting. Oh boy. Shit. Okay, go back. Whoop. And it is. Well, that was something. Okay. Back. Oh, man. Sneezy, McWeezy. Okay. Yeah, that just happened. Whoop. Oh, sweet. Okay. Just wait. Wouldn't it be nice if somebody could show me? Wouldn't it be nice if someone could help me? Got him. Oh, yes, we got planted. I'm gonna have to do my laundry. I keep forgetting that today is laundry day. I just got killed by a guy called Rocky Balboa. Like, it's the real Rocky Balboa, everyone. I'm gonna have to look up this QE, whatever it's called, QRE, Quarry thing online. I mean, it does sound pretty interesting. Excuse me. Burps, burpsies. Only real gamers have like good burps on their live streams. It's just like it's stereotypical packet of crisps, nice drink, and you know just the full on look of crumbs. just got like I don't know, like typical Monster energy drink. Just sit up and be like, yeah, man, like everyone else, I love me a good Monster energy drink. It keeps me going. Before I drink water. You know, everyone ever heard of that? You know, water? I don't know. Make sure you drink plenty of water. There you go. Now it's a learning channel. Did you know that your body is 80% water and 10% stupid? Okay, I just died. Throw the grenade. That didn't work. Oh boy. Where are we on now? We are on 2 views. 3 views. Excuse me for 1 second. You don't want to look at me when I burp. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know if you're into that. Belfast iron sticker. The Belfast iron people. They're like irons. I got this from one of my group people. They give me a freebie. I like collecting freebies. Probably should stop collecting things though, because my house is a mess with freebies. Also, I'm rocking this hair. Yo, how's your day been? Pretty chill. Not much. Which, to be fair, I kind of like for a change. Doing laundry. Playing some Xbox. Still have to go and get my laundry. I don't know. Before that's like I do the live stream of me doing my laundry. This is how I do my laundry. Live stream. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, people do live streams with all different things nowadays. Oh, you any good at the games on the Xbox? Oh, I love the Xbox, man. Yeah, Herald Gaming. I love Xbox games. Have you ever been abroad, and if so, which countries have you visited? I have been to Spain. I've been to Greece. I have been to Cardiff City, South Wales. I have been to pretty much anywhere you can possibly think of in Northern Ireland. I have been to the likes of Newcastle, obviously. Been to, oh jeez, I don't know, man. That's a big question. Lanzarote. I've been to Italy. I've been to Venice, and I've been to Pisa. Venice, Pisa, and what's the other one? Venice, Pisa, Venezuela, I think it's called. I can't remember. Pisa, Venice, Florencia. That's it. Florencia, Pisa, Venice, Rome itself. I've not went to Japan yet though. Maybe someday. But you need a lot of money to be in Japan. Where else have I been? I figure where else I've been. I think I said Lanzarote already. Been to Benidorm as well. Funny story, that one. I was young when I went, and they had a good KFC right next to a strippers place. And I only went there to go get food, and yeah, I seen some good stuff. It's like what? But yeah, it is definitely the land of the party place. There's also I went to the old town and the new town in Benidorm. I've not been to Portugal, but most of my family has been to Portugal. My mum's been to Portugal. Trying to think where else I've been. Honestly, there's a bigger list. I've been to Armagh. I've been to Newry, Portadown, Craigavon. I don't know, where else have I been? Traveled a lot. England. I've been to England. Yeah, England. How could I forget England? England, London. I've not been to Paris, surprisingly. I probably don't plan to either, if I'm being quite honest. Not with what everyone has been saying about it. Which is not a stab at like all the other people, but I've seen like bad footage of what's been going on in Paris, and that stuff freaks me out. I have family over in Texas as well. Have you ever been abroad? In which countries have you visited? Have you ever been to America? No, I have not been to America yet. Um, my auntie is from Texas. Like American Texas, I think. Texas Dallas, I think it is. It's the place with all the good ribs. Dallas, Dallas, Houston. But yeah. Like it's actually mad because I actually do have like family from America, like Washington and stuff. So like more like center sort of America. I think that's where they're from. I've actually got family in Australia, and I've got family in where's that place called? Devon, yeah, Devon or Devon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, big fancy place out in England or somewhere. Yeah, that's where they are. Devon, or else it's near Wales. I got people all over, man. Like family all over the place. Just like family tree forest. What about you guys? Have you traveled? Where's everyone actually from? Let me know in the chat. Because odds are I might have a family member who lives there. I even have family in Australia. No, I already said that. But yeah. That's just to name a few. There's probably more. Some of the family I keep up with, some I obviously don't. Which is pretty bad on my part. I'm just flat out busy with some stuff. And it's kind of like that old cliche of I'm really bad with keeping up to date with people. I mean, I try to. Maybe I'm not. Actually, I'm not that, but it's like I don't know. I kind of just like to. I don't know. Okay, can't have my privacy and stuff. I guess I don't know. I don't really do big family meetups. Used to, but well, it's a very long story, father. I just haven't had the time. I'm just busy doing other things. Like I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I rarely game anymore. Well, I do game. No, that's not true. I do game. What am I talking about? I guess it's because I've been doing less of it. Maybe, if that makes sense. I don't know. I still like that odd Wii game now and then. That's why I like to stream. It puts me in the mood for gaming. And it's so good too because we get to build like a awesome community together. You know, so that's pretty cool. The CeltixBrotherhood. Like somebody was saying one time make a cult. I would make the most awesomest cult ever made. I mean, pretty much everyone's doing it now, so why not? like join in. I'll give out like real leaflets as well. I'll be like, this is the cult we're in. It's called the CeltixBrother. We all game. You know, uh, you know, trying to hand this out, try to sell it to somebody. Um, we do collabs. We respect all religions, all races. We have Taco Tuesdays. You have to put in something weird. I don't know, something to draw them in. You know, and then you'd be like, okay, and then Friday nights we all have our meetups in a garden somewhere with like robes and shit. And we don't even talk either. We just stare at each other with big robes, like like dark magician looking robes. And we all go woo with our hands. I don't know. Oh man, what is this? What is this live stream? I actually don't know. We have pizza. No. 2 for Tuesdays on pizzas. That'd be the best one. We'll have like pizza night, and then we all talk about, I don't know, boring stuff. And then I don't know. I take a bell out, and I start waving the bell around, just because I wanted to, and not because it symbolizes anything. I just wanted to wave a bell and just annoy people. Did you used to bother with a comic book YouTuber called CeltixBrother? If so, what's he like in person? Oh, why do you know him? Oh yeah, true. Collector Brookman. Yes, yes, I did. Um, he whenever I was in Wales, I actually met him as a friend. And we used to just like do YouTube videos together. We did all sorts of weird stuff. We did weird videos to like pass the time and stuff. I still have some of them older videos. We just, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit different now because I moved back to Northern Ireland, but I was over there studying public services, of all things. I mean, can you imagine me being in public service? That'd be weird. But yeah, I did public services level 1, level 2, maybe level 3, something like that. Anyway, I just did it because you get free sports and you get like free pretty much everything that came with it. So that's the only reason why I was doing it. I might actually do that again, maybe over here. Maybe there's something similar. But basically, I was training to be a policeman. I was training to join the military, which, to be fair, that was kind of like the go-to subject over there. That, you know, obviously I didn't join the military or the police, but That's kind of like what I was like training to do, kind of thing. We did like stop and search, all that sort of thing. We did gym studies. We did sports studies, level 1 computers, level 3 and advanced upwards. Uh, Security software, just things like that. I can make a bomb out of a toilet. You know, so that's handy. If I ever wanna, blow my toilet up. It's actually a lot easier than people think it is. But anyway, you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, me and Brookman, we just used to hang around, man, like all the time. He did like acting, I think it was at the time, and stuff. But yeah, we just made videos and just like hanged about, sort of thing. No, but I watched his videos and he seems like a nice fella. I watched his video on a comic book shop he had a falling out with. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, oh man, yeah, no, Collector Brookman, he is some character, like. Yeah, if you're ever watching this, buddy, I say hello. You know, he does share my content. He's actually a big person who actually shares all my content with. Yeah, man, I seen that. And you know what? I can actually vouch for that video. That guy over there in Wales, like South Wales. That's South Wales, by the way. And that guy that Collector Brookman is talking about, that guy actually is a prick. Like, no joke. That guy in South Wales, oh man, he was a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, one of the worst ever. Like, I suppose if you were going to visit with an experience that you might get shouted at, he literally shouted at everyone. He shouted, I remember one time, even me and Brookman went down, and he literally shouted at my mum for trying to get me comics and things. It was so funny too, because my mum just full on just ripped into him. I just walked around the corner, and then my mum was all like, "There's my son. You got anything big to say now?" And as soon as he saw me, he just like walked away. He was like this little troll that just walked away, and I was like, "Why is he walking away?" You know, I kind of just walked into this situation, no idea what's going on, and he just walked away, and I was like, "Oh, okay, what's going on here, like?" And he literally just said, he just growled. He just went all growly, and I was just like, what is happening right now? And then my mom was like, "Oh, just trying to get a good deal off these things here. They're not even that great." And that's another thing too. He was known for, like, selling bad comic books. When I mean bad, I mean they're like moldy. Like, they're not kept in good condition, and a lot of the stuff was actually rotten. Like, wasn't even sellable. And he was trying to sell them at ridiculous fucking high prices. Like, he was selling ones for like crates for like £100 and so on. And they were all like moldy and rotten looking. Some of them you couldn't even touch because they were like smelly. They were that bad, you didn't even want to touch them. and he was looking to sell them for like 60, 50, 100, all these crazed up prices. Your mom was definitely on something like when he was trying to sell that. The most craziest person ever in Wales. What you had a falling out with that old comic book fella in Pontypridd? Yeah, man. I mean, not so much falling out, but you know, it was actually, yeah. You know, it was kind of like one of those things. He was okay one day, and then he would just snap. Like, I don't know, man. What was? I bought like a collection of like Marvel zombies off him, and I thought he was a decent enough guy. And then whenever I asked for like a little bit of haggling and a little bit of, you know, price changing, he went pure mental. But you know, I just felt sorry for him, like, you know, kind of thing, if anything. But yeah, man, I had a falling out with him too. And then the guy was all like, Stephen as well, Stephen Brookman, or Collector Brookman. Actually went to his competitor, which I thought was funny. He actually got some better comics for it, so happy ending. But yeah, man, sure, it was so great. He's probably closed down by now. There's no way he would still be up on shop. If he is, it would be shocking, like. The only thing that kind of put me off public services was the fact that they wanted me to, well, they basically, you know, if I had to kill somebody, and I wasn't really prepared to do that. I just wanted to be a chef. That was really it. But even they were saying even if you're a chef and you know you're on a boat, you still have to, you know, defend your boat and stuff. So at that point I was like, no, forget it. Which, to be fair, they really did pump that up a lot more than they'd be for a lot. Like in Wales, especially in the rural places, they have like everyone who's like almost anyone is like in the military or like, you know, in the Navy or something like that. So it at the time it seemed like the right thing to do, but obviously it wasn't. But I got free training. I got free training out of it, so that was something. But no, I'm definitely not for like war efforts and all that. I remember one time I had a huge falling out with a lot of people over something that I actually said. I said, you know, because they were like having a conversation about military and stuff like that, and I said to them, "You do realize," which is true, by the way, the likes of ISIS, you know, because everyone, even now today, even today, everyone's talking about all that stuff. Like, everyone was saying you should join the military to prevent ISIS and everything else. And I just said to them, look, you do realize that, you know, Russia were the ones who supplied, you know, them with weapons and things. The Russians were actually the first ones to try to take over for the oil, and they went completely mental. Like over that, like the fire just said that, like spitting facts. You know, to be fair, they didn't just grab weapons, you know, and then, you know, out of nowhere. They got them from like Russia, because Russia were the first ones to actually try to like invade and stuff over the oil. That's why they have the AKs and everything else. Which, you know, is what it is, kind of thing. Just looking the oil. But yeah, that's whenever I start falling out with people. And that's kind of why I moved back to Northern Ireland. Sort of thing. Because I give them a little history lesson that they weren't ready for. And that's why they actually do have all the weapons that they have, because there was the leftover weapons, which, you know, a lot of people don't know about, because they think they just bought them. And yes, to some extent, Bin Laden was actually rich, but, you know, he was able to buy weapons and stuff, but that he had to have some kind of like weapons. Obviously, he got them from Russia, because Russia knew as well that the oil over there, priceless oil. You're talking about resources and things that people can use. I mean, that's literally what they're still talking about in today's media. All for oil. Yep. Crazy, but true. I just love the way I just said no to like all their stuff as well. They were like saying, "Oh, we're going to take this from this and that." Just so deluded. Yeah, I've just checked, and he's still going. He's still going. Bro, that is crazy. He's actually still going. I actually didn't know that. Like, is he still making, does he still have the comic book shop? That is mental. Oh man, to be fair, that can't be right, like. Sweet, event complete. Here we go. Got this. You know, especially don't agree with the nowadays government, like everyone's saying about, you know, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's fake news or not because there's a lot of fake news out there nowadays. But people were saying that apparently you have to be, you're now mandatory, like to go overseas and, you know, kill someone, which to be fair, I'm very highly against that. But I don't know if it was fake news or whatever, but apparently your guy Richard Shunak or Shoe Face, whatever his name is, was basically saying that people have to like go out and quote unquote they're going to be like even young people. They're just going to be shipped away. Like I can't remember what the age was. I think it was either 16 to 18-year-olds, and maybe higher, maybe. Basically, young adult men have no rights or anything, and they have to be shipped off. Which, to be fair, a lot of people were against. Which was good, by the way, that a lot of people were against that. Hope so, anyway. So that's bullshit. Because I can tell you why it's bullshit as well. Handy when you know stuff. If you have like a condition that renders you from going into the military, it doesn't matter. It could be something minor, like I don't know, asthmatic, or you know, just physically incapable. You're actually a liability. So you can't actually, you know, go. Kind of thing. If you have like I don't know some kind of disability or something, which to be fair will come in probably handy. Hopefully you'll never have to like ever use that, but if you do, that's you know it's under a paragraph. I forget what it is, but yeah. Just if you just say that, then you should be fine. Even if you don't, just say it anyway. Fuck 'em. I don't even know why I said that. I feel like I'm having a weird rant here. That stuff. While playing the war game, the only games you should be playing war games are like the ones on the PlayStation and Xbox. Which is sad too because I actually know that there's a lot of people out there right now. Like it's sad when you think about because they're actually fighting for no reason. No reason at all. Because all these world leaders can literally stop things with like a phone call or a Skype call if they wanted to. But the stakes are way too high for them. Well, so they would make you believe anyway. A bit of a conspiracy, not that way. I'm not gonna lie. The government is fake, everything is fake. You know, a bit like that. Especially the latest news there with your guy, forget what his name is. What's his name? Oh yeah, that Shalosky guy or whatever his name is. Shalosky fella. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely being used as a scapegoat to like hide whatever whatever weird stuff they're getting up to. Because, to be fair, their resources are definitely run out. This has gone from like 3 years, like 3-4 long years, and now they realize, oh, bit off a bit more than the chew here. Yeah, that's literally it. There's nothing really else to add to that. But yeah. Hello. Game time with the boys. Aye, game time with the boys. Sorry, I must have went into one of my weird rants. Sorry about that. That sometimes happens out of nowhere. Okay, kind of lost myself again with all that stuff. I guess it was because I was talking about the past. Oof. You ever have that? You like talk about it a little bit about your past, and you're like, oh no, oh no. Like PTSD. PTSD. I think they're still talking about peace talks. Well, last time I ever watched anything on the news, they were talking about peace talks and stuff, which was good. But I don't know, last I ever heard of it, no idea. I mean, I know that there was talks about it, that was really it. But they've been saying that for a while as well, about peace talks and stuff. But to be fair, I wouldn't mind, like, it's good, anything worth a try though. That was always good. But it's kind of, you're always going to have like a weird divide. That's the only thing. Because on one hand, it's like some people don't mind other people coming over, and then you've obviously got the other ones where they're like, no, like stop the boats. And then other people are like, we have a responsibility to these people. We have a responsibility to these people and stuff. Yes, you do, but then when they bring the bad ones, then what do you do then? But you know, no one wants to talk about that. You know what I mean? Always a curtain. It'd be for even the ones that are like saying. I remember they were saying it was like this weird live stream I was watching, and they were like saying we have responsibility because we're the EU and da da. Yeah, no, not really. You don't really have a responsibility to anybody. They were actually free. Okay, they were actually free before. Like you're talking years of craziness, like, but they were actually free. You know, there was no actually, you know, well, BS before the BS started. They were actually free and independent. So the fact that people are now saying that we have a responsibility as people, not really. Which, to be fair, sounds very bad saying that out loud. But that's kind of the truth. Whether people like that or not, that's kind of it, really. I mean, obviously there's more to it than just that, but yeah. I mean, obviously it's bad what's happening out there and stuff. It is bad. Like, I'm not saying that. What I am saying though is that these countries that the news will keep pumping out every now and then to everyone about, you know, these people not being free and you know, things like that. They actually were free at one stage, and they actually were happy, which is more sad when you think about it. But yeah, it's only because of the leaders and everything else. Everything just goes to turbulence. Like even the fellow Conor McGregor there, literally just said that his own government's not doing the greatest job ever, and now he's like one of the most like shined out person of his country. I mean, that is just crazy in itself, how free speech is just going out the window. Like, everybody who's born in their own country has a right to their own opinion, in my opinion, even if it's good or bad. But even that's going out the window, which is pretty scary, like, not gonna lie. Like, fair enough, there'll be some stuff I'll agree with, and there'll be some stuff I won't agree with, but I think everyone can agree on the live stream, like, the right to free speech. Like, you're allowed to have the right to free speech. Like, I don't know, you could say, literally, like, for a laugh, okay, we'll just go for a laugh, because it is getting a little bit weird and whatnot, but for a laugh, let's just say, I don't know, I like boba tea, or something. I don't like boba tea, by the way. Boba teas, jeez, it's the bubbliness and the weird, I don't like it. But if he was to say to someone, I like boba tea, and the other person said no, you know, you have to cancel that guy for saying no. You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. Too many bad, smart, rich people out there, unfortunately. Yeah, it's true, man. Too many bad, rich people, and yeah, just really bad, man. It's so crazy as well because like everyone always says as well that there's way too many people and stuff, but honestly, just say no every chance you can get to these rich ones, you know. Oh, jeez. Anyway, bit of a rant there. You know what's actually funny too? Russia. Oh, I almost leveled up. Sweet. Like, everyone forgets this as well. Like Russia, actually, I'm just gonna get a drink of water. But a lot of people don't know this as well. This is why I don't always read everything you hear on the news or even websites. But there was a thing on the website that actually had what the Russian people actually wanted. And all they wanted was privacy and for America to stop using their satellites to spy on their people and stuff like that. And they had a whole list of like what looked like demands, but were actually very reasonable. Like, stop spying on me, stop using drones to spy on stuff in Russia and all, and take down some of the servers on the internet. And they, of course, they didn't. But, you know, that's something they did. That was something that was swept under the rug. Oh boy. Gotta keep the live stream going. Just got a quick drink of water there. Okay, I'm moving. Jeez. Give me. Alright, hold on. Jeez. Okay, alright. Right, I'm gonna have to swap my weapon for something else. This one. Luckily, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. It is a Sunday. I still gotta do my laundry. Oh boy. What are we doing on live stream? We are by 9 likes And oh, hi, Story of Heart. Hello. Oh, hey, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, everyone. Girl, what's it? Girl Tennessee? Jeez, she keeps getting me now. Assuming it's a her. Oh boy. Where are your pronouns? I like taking jobs at that moment whenever I can. They'll have like a pronoun dictionary book. I don't even know what even that means. Like if someone was to literally come up to me tomorrow and be like, what are your whatever? I'd be like, what the fuck does that mean? I actually don't know. If someone could actually let me know, that'd be great. Because I feel like I have to know all this stuff, or maybe not, I don't know. I mean, I've done okay without knowing it. Maybe I'll be okay without knowing what that means. But it's so weird because whenever I'm on social media and things, I always see it pop up. And I have no idea what that means. Uh, yeah, how's everyone doing? Maybe we'll do, I don't know, like, yeah, this is part of my collection and stuff. I have some Japanese pins that I like. Oh, excuse me. Knackered. You know, I actually should have been in bed probably a while ago, but for some reason I'm still live streaming. Okay, we're gonna take like a quick break, guys. Okay, so do whatever you need to do. I don't know, go for smokes. I don't know, do something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be right back. Big break. Good. Back nerves. Back nerds. I'm back. I'm back. Not sure what it was like having me at the side there. Probably my best side, maybe. I don't know. But yes, I am back. Let's see. Can you show us your spawn collection in a bit? Oh, like right now? I honestly want to, my guy, but I'm really tired. I know it's not what probably you want to hear, but I'm exhausted. Maybe in another video. In another video, I'll show everyone my Spawn collection. I don't exactly have every single comic book of Spawn, but I have, you know, a good lineups collection of all the Spawn comics. There's even copies. I have copies and I have doubles of my Spawn collection stuff. But yeah, more than happy, buddy. More than happy to make that into like a separate video. It's because where all my Spawn, they're basically, okay, they're all in that drawer. Like these two drawers, but they're not these two drawers back here. They're kind of well buried. Kind of thing. To take them out and stuff, I would have to yeah, it's a long jury process to take them all out. Plus, my place is a bit of a mess. So I want to present them properly. Hope that makes sense. So I'll probably take them out maybe some other time for another video. I definitely will. Yeah. No, be fair, it's good to ask though. It's good to ask. Always nice to ask. To ask the question. I suppose it's not really much of a collection per se, but I do have these ones that are out at the moment that I'm kind of going through. I could show these. That would be epic. Can't wait to see them in a future video. Thank you, CeltixBrother, for tonight. Only 37 subscribers to hit 1,000. Oh my guy. This is what we're talking about, man. This is it. We're talking about some awesome shit right now, man. You know what I mean? 37 subscribers till 1,000 subscribers. That is unreal for the amount of videos that we have been doing. It's actually crazy because you would actually think that we would be at that mark right now with all the content that I've made, but yep, take it in tones, take it in steps. This is one. This is issue 30. Is it? Yeah, 30. Issue 30, or no, April 30th. How do you read these again? Bit of sort of wear and tear there. That's not good. Better put these inside actually. But yeah, I got these in £5 of Forbidden Planet. I like this one where he's kind of being hanged. I think this is the Ku Klux Klan edition. I think. Very nice. I like the artwork. The artwork is just amazing on this one. That's one of them. Yeah, I think this is issue 30. Yeah. So we got this one, Spawn comic. And then we got this one, issue 6. That's one of his bad guys. I like this one. This is like he's actually a pushover villain, which is kind of funny. He does take a while to beat, but Spawn eventually obviously beats him. Like, I think his name is Overkill, if I remember, like, kind of correctly. But I love the artwork on this one, and this is issue number 6. Beauties. Man, aren't they just? I love the artwork. It has that gothic, comic book like grittiness that I just love. It's great. So that's that one, issue 6. And then we've got this one. This one's pretty good. £5 as well. £5 is nothing for a comic book, in my opinion. Pretty cheap. I mean, you could buy, I don't know, a couple of chips with £5, like. Okay, this one is issue 5. Issue 5, October. Yeah. Comes out, and because it came out every month, and then they would have an issue out. This is issue number 5. This artwork is, yeah, amazing. I just love it. I think I do have copies of this, but yeah, these were some of my newer sort of buys that I bought. Then we got this one, medieval looking Spawn, issue 30 or 328. So I think it's one of the newer ones, but yeah, same thing. Medieval Spawn, sort of like gladiatorial. No, not medieval, sorry. Ugh, what am I talking about? This is the gladiator one, yeah. Sort of like, yeah, just a different variant of the Spawn, but yeah, pretty awesome. Yeah, brutal. Like, everyone's shouting, "We want more," while he's like taking his head off. Alright, this one as well. This is pretty good. A nice gritty one. I like this one. That's 29. 29 for March. I think that's like issue 29. I used to be so good at that, like reading the issues. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like 29 issue. Again, only £5 of Forbidden Planet. If anyone's into like Spawn collecting. Not sponsored, but I'd like to be. Todd McFarlane is way ahead of his time. Yeah, man. Great prices as well, aren't they? They're really good prices. And they're pretty good, Nick. They each have a cover, which I like. They like keep them safe and stuff. But yeah, pretty awesome. This one is Killadair or something. This one I got in the, remember that auction I was telling you about? Books Fiction. But yeah, this is the one I got in the auction. It's not too bad, but yeah, it's got some like Spawn reference stuff. I think it was, yeah. Got the Malbolgia and all. This guy just smacking whatever this. He's smacking the devil with a chair. That's sick. He just went WWE on him and just smacked him with a chair. For I don't actually. That's why I actually got this, because it's literally a guy smacking your man Spawn here, smacking the devil with a chair, like class. Just full on whacked him in the head with a fucking chair. Yeah, still reading this one. But yeah, some really awesome artwork. The nitty gritty, like, artwork of this. He obviously gets turned or something. Have you ever heard of... Oh, what's that, man? Todd, before I have his time yet. Have you ever heard of a comic book series called The Monsters, written and drawn by Mark Spears? No? That sounds good, though. Also, look at this image. That is a freaky ass image. It's like little kids fighting, man. Oh jeez, whoever made this was definitely demented. Love demented imagery, like, it's definitely don't let your kids read it kind of series. Also, I've got this. Like I said, huge Spawn fan and Marvel Zombies. Kind of have to adjust that at some point. It's because door keeps shaking. Yeah. It's like all my Spawn figures. Clown, of course. Original Clown with like a knife and stuff. Original sort of Spawn, like animated. Angel, he's actually called the Redeemer. He spawns one of his many powerful villains. The big gorilla at the back. Yeah, another hard to beat kind of character. He's like a gorilla with cyborg arms and stuff. Pretty awesome. Gears of War, Xbox, and yeah, this one too. That's another angel. The angels are actually like pretty mad in the Spawn series. They're actually the bad guys in the Spawn universe, which is pretty funny. You know, it flips that over a little bit. Like, you expect the demons and all. They are still bad, like, and stuff, but the angels, they're like, well, we're way above you and all. You know, typical assholes. Samurai Spawn. Oh yeah, you like that one, dude? The Samurai Spawn? Yeah, that's one of my favorites as well. And also, yeah, when he turns into the big one. Yep, pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I mean, that's like a sort of like another sort of vintage one I have. of the first sort of samurai kind of Spawn sort of thing. I like collecting a lot of different stuff. I really should stop collecting. Yeah, my Sonic stand. Here we go. Put that back on. I always thought about opening up my own comic book shop. To be fair, it's like a big comic book shop in here. Excuse me. Phil Spencer, I have 1991 McFarlane Child Play 2 Chucky doll and a Freddy Krueger. Oh, nice, man. Yeah. Oh, man, anything to do with McFarlane. Yeah, I love that. You know, they were actually meant to make like a new like Spawn movie of like the new Spawn. They never made that, which I thought sucked, you know. That's actually one of my guilty pleasure movies, is definitely the Spawn movie. I remember a long time ago I tried to get that movie in the DVD shop, and the guy just shouted at me and told us to go out. Me and my best friend, when we tried to buy the Spawn movie at like 16 or 18, and didn't let us. We had to like lie about our age to go and get it. If you don't mind me asking, have you ever sold stuff on eBay or Facebook Marketplace? No. No. Um, Probably should though. But no. Hello, say my name. Please say my name. Sana Hamid. Sana Hamid. Hamid, is it? Sama Hamid. Kimberly, nice glasses. Thank you. I love my glasses. Remember me? I think I remember you. Yes. I think so. Are we talking about on YouTube or are we talking in real life? Because I get those mixed up all the time. Pin me. I already did pin you. I pinned you on my previous live stream. Love, you pinned me. Okay. They are making a 28 years later movie in June. Oh, we have the zombies. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. Yep. 28 days later. Like 28 months later. Was it 28 days later? 28 weeks later? 28. No. 28 days later. 28 weeks later. 28 months later. 28 years later now. I think that's like four movies. Crazy. Thanks, you pinned me. They should make 28 centuries later. I know, man. And then it'll be like 28 million years, 28 billion years, and so on. Like all stop like zombie movies. Oh, there we go. That might be better now. Might be better. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh, there we go. That's back. Whoops. People still like my stuff even though I was muted. That's insane. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much. I didn't actually know that it was. I think it was a button. Hello. Thank you so much for letting me know that, by the way. I appreciate that. That's how I usually check. Thank you so much for letting me know that, by the way. Oh boy. I don't know how long it's been like that for. Pretty much anything I've been talking about has been, you know what, maybe it's for the best. Everything happens for a reason, I guess. But yeah, some stuff was more like rants, if anything. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but back up. I was embarrassed. Oh boy, almost like I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, my friend. Hello, Balaclava boy. Balaclava boy. Uh, 9 volume. It works now. Hello from jury. Is you Scottish? No, sir. I am Irish. Well, yeah. Like, sort of Irish. It's weird. I guess you could say Northern Irish because I'm half Irish and then half British. But I tend to lean more on the Irish kind of side. Like a half and half, like a half fried rice and half noodles. I could say I'm a monk, but you know nobody will believe that. What about you, Balaclava boy? What are you? Welcome to my live, by the way, guys. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Yeah. Be honest, guys. I'm knackered. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty dang late. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not too bad. Usually, I do stay up late on Saturdays, but yeah, it is late. So late. I've been doing a live stream for like an hour and 78 minutes. An hour and 78 minutes of what could have been all muted. And still people liked the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh boy. I have better videos on my YouTube channel anyway to make up for that. Oh, you're German? You must be Germany. You're German. What drink is that? I've never seen it. What, this? Oh, this? Dude, this is just water. Bottle of water. It's just water. It only looks like a bottle. It only looks like a drink because it's in a nice like case. This one was the Healthcare Ireland group. I don't know. Healthcare Ireland group. I've never heard of it. They were just giving away free bottles, so I just grabbed one for free. Best things in life are always for free. Honestly, I really want to like. Anybody have any questions for me? Anything at all? To be fair, we did answer those a while ago, but I don't know if I was muted or if that. Yeah, I don't know. Balaclava. Is Belfast still like the movie films? Oh. uh, depends what movies you're referring to. If you're on about like the you're obviously probably you're more likely talking about the Trouble stuff. I don't want to say yes or no. I mean, it's a little bit more sort of good. I mean, nowhere's perfect, you know. But yeah, it depends what you're referring to. Balaclava boy. The computer screen goes out after about an hour of work. Everything is buzzing, not her blowing from us. I changed the thermal paste 100%. I changed the power supply 3070. Patriot Games in the name of the father. Okay. Well, that wasn't weird. Okay. No idea. Patriot Games. Oh, you're on about movies. Sorry, you're on about movies. My head's gone. Sorry, brain fog. Yes. Uh, is Belfast like those games? I mean, man, I have not seen. I don't think I have seen those movies. Um, maybe I've seen those movies. I'm not sure. What do you talk about on this channel? We talk about pretty much everything. We talk about gaming. We talk about comic books. We talk about movies. We talk about movie reviews. I do vlogs. I do collaborations with other people. So I do like other collabs with other YouTubers and content creators. I make collaboration videos with them. I review parades, events. I document things in Belfast that are different. So I put it all up on my channel on Belfast. So if you're interested in anything Belfast related, I have a huge ton amount of videos on my YouTube channel. like that have been uploaded. I make short videos, lots of different content. Yeah, the list is endless. What I do on this YouTube channel, it is ever growing, like myself. So I do food reviews as well. So I do honest opinion kind of food reviews. So if there's something in Belfast like food related, like Dubai chocolate, I do a lot of those videos. I give my honest review on those. And a whole lot more. I pray that you're well tonight, sir. I am very well, Jersey Dawn. Thank you. Hope you're well too, buddy. And make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. I make lots of good content every day. Goofy Moofy is back. Hello, dude. I made a model. Cardboard Titanic. Nice. Okay. And Olympic. Should I make RMNS Baltic? Oh, nice, man. Yeah, totally. You should totally make that. That'll be awesome. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes, I have. Yeah. A few, actually. A few ghosts. I've seen, like, one that in the family, we called it the Candy Man, which I know is like the movie Candy Man. But yeah, that's what we used to call him, and we actually did see him. Long time ago, seen like a crazy ghost out up in the hallway. I actually did a live stream in one of my lives, ghost stories, but I should probably make like a separate video maybe for that. I actually have like seen ghosts. I even heard one called the Green Lady, and yeah, she actually screamed in my ear. It was the Green Lady in Armagh, and it was in like an old style church, and I jumped over the fence with my friends, and it actually screamed in my ear when I was trying to run away. True story. Freaky as anything. That was one of the most freakiest ones. Yeah, blew directly in my ear. I jumped over a fence with my friends and stuff, and I actually hurt my leg trying to get away. So Candyman sounds like a nice bloke. Yeah, no, not really. Yes, that's what we called him, because he was literally like out in the yeah. Yeah, that's it's pretty bad even thinking about it like right now. He used to just stand outside the gas where we had the gas boilers in our one of our older houses that we used to live in together, and he would just kind of just hover over the gas boiler, and he would be at the top of the steps, and then 1 minute I'd be looking to go to the bathroom or something, and he would just be waiting there, and he would have like a sickle. A reason why we called him the Candy Man was because that's actually what he looked like from the movie. But obviously, if you can imagine, he was a lot more like thinner, taller, but he was slightly broad. But it was like a shadow figure of, yeah, the Candyman from the movie, I know. But yeah, I used to like stay around a lot, and it got to the point where he started banging on the like ceilings and stuff. It got pretty mad after a while. We tried our best to like not focus on him too much, and eventually he did go away. But yeah, it took like a good few years for even that to happen. True stories. True stories. Um, One night we actually heard my brother screaming in the next room, and it was so terrifying because earlier we just got up to like go to the bathroom and stuff, and my brother was like standing up on his bed screaming, and I could literally see it right in front of me, like right next to the like boiler room. He was just like standing there, right next to the gas, like the boiler room, and it was just standing there. Um, at first I thought it was somebody, like I don't know, family relative living at the time. I thought it was my granny, or I thought it was, you know, somebody in the household. But no, freaky as anything, man. Just pure shadow standing there. Uh, my mother said she sees a presence in the hallway of her house. It walks past the living room door. Oh, jeez, man. Should have been called the boiler boy then, if no candy and that. Yeah, probably, but it was just because that's what he was called. Because he used to be next to, even before that incident that I explained about, before that incident, he used to be up in like the bins where my mum used to live, because there was always an ice cream van there. That's why, the back bins, they were like alleyways and stuff, and this was in Craigavon, and like so long ago, like basically my mum would take the bins to the big skips at the very back, and basically she would throw the bins there and like move on with her day, sort of thing. And then the ice cream van would be there and stuff. But that's when the first appearance of the Candyman was there. Yeah, freaky, man. And then my mum actually wanted to know why everyone was screaming, and I explained what I saw, and she was like, "That was the Candyman." She is the best way that she described it. Should have been, yeah. She said the presence isn't dangerous, but it's unhappy. A man dressed in old-fashioned clothes and well dressed. Hmm. Jeez, man, that's crazy too, man. Did you have an exorcism? Where is this house? No, we didn't have an exorcism. No. Um, we left the house a long time ago. It's in Lurgan, if you could believe it. It's up by where the Tesco's is. It's just like one of those like street houses next to the Tesco's in Lurgan. Most unlikeliest place ever for a ghost. was it an old house? Um, from what we can understand, yeah, they're like old sort of semi-detached houses that have been there for like years and years. Yeah, it's like an old community sort of like houses. But it's not like Victorian old, or maybe it is. You know what? I actually don't know because we moved around so much. Wannabe gunslinger. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my live stream. We're telling spooky ghost stories. Well, true stories. Okay, there's a difference between spooky stories that you read about, and then you've got my life experiences. We'll call them those. You know, a lot of people always look for ghosts and things like that. I definitely have seen some pretty crazy stuff. Not gonna lie. Even feeling all that stuff as well, like counters and stuff. Things that probably most Ghostbusters and all and paranormals would love to get a glimpse of. I've seen it and felt it. Unfortunately. So maybe I mean, to be fair, it was definitely exciting times. Like, but I would do it now. You know, I'm actually in the process right now of trying to link up with some haunted enthusiasts. So that'll be something. Oh, in Northern Ireland. That's the next best thing that I'm going to be doing. My friend lived in a very old cottage in Kent in England. He said a presence would walk through the wall and stand at the end of his bed. Funny enough, that happened as well with the Candyman and my brother. It would like literally stand out and it would like hover around for a bit. He checked the old planes of the house, which had burned maneuvered and extended several times. The place in the wall where the presence walked through was where an old door was. Damn, man. That's pretty mental. Like, honestly, I do believe in like an afterlife or some variation. Mm. Keeping the teeth all clean. um, you heard that? Yeah. I'll be fair. Yeah. You know, one of the many things I fear more than the dead is definitely people. Like real life people. I'm afraid of real life people more than I am dead things. Be fair, man. I'm safe. Yeah, no, I'm all good, man. I'm in my house. I have security cameras. I mean, I really shouldn't be saying this out loud, like, but yes, I've got security. I've got bolted doors, shit like that. So I'm fine. Doomsday prepper. So I'm all good. Not worried at all. But yeah, does anyone have any other ghost stories? I may be honest, man. It's where I mean, actually, don't talk about that. No, some things have to be kept a secret. All right. Yeah. Before anyway, what I was gonna say to guys, I always keep this with me as a kind of like reminder not to quit, but also because it's very angelic and I like to have a little bit of faith with me in my mobile phone. It's like the quickest thing to sort of Bible that I have, but I always take it with me. So I do. Yeah. Usually always do have like a bit of faith on me, even just to remind myself someone's looking after me, man, for a reason. Check. Excuse me. Jeez, don't know what that is. I had spicy food earlier, and I think it's just run right through me. Hello, A Pillowhead. How's it going? Have you listened to Uncanny podcast about the ghost in Queen's University? No? That sounds pretty good. Like Queen's University? There's like, oh yeah, no, actually, I think I might have seen something like that. I'm not sure, like, where exactly, but I might have heard something around those kind of stories. Does it have the Necronomicon by any chance? Was there like a museum where they had all the different wee bits in the university at one stage, or am I thinking of something else? Because I'm really into all that stuff. Let's see. Donuts. I make some weird videos. It was in the student halls of residence. Ah, that's where it was. Student halls of residence, yeah. That sounds about right. Also, these are like the videos that I've made. These are like all my shorts. This one is St. Patrick's Day 2025 hashtag. And this one is CeltixBrother. Thanks, part 3 of Krispy Kremes. Krispy Kreme donuts. I made a few videos on those. And Dubai chocolate. And collaborations. Bird on a bike. That's one of them. Those videos are pretty popular. So, yeah, I've got some videos that are popular and some videos that are, like, I don't know, in Krispy Kreme's line, part 3 videos. Lots of different videos. There's me ringing a bell, taking the piss out of Storm Irwin. I don't know. I make the most weirdest videos ever. Krispy Kreme donuts. I remember that day I got loads of wind and it was raining and my hair just looks like a mess in that one. Bird on a bike with CeltixBrother. I give him donuts in that video. So they're like different wee shorts. Street Performer, Sideshow Ramon. That's actually a very popular one. And I did, I don't know, like a noodles review in Belfast, like food reviews, all that kind of thing. I just make videos, man, on literally anything. But I'm definitely looking to make. I used to do a Pokemon Go video. Jeez, man. Those were some weird times. People were traumatized for life. Huh? Say what now? Traumatized for life? Oh, you mean with the university? Like the Students' Hall of Residence? Is that what you mean? I was gonna say because I haven't traumatized anybody yet. Hopefully not. I don't know. Not intentionally, anyway. Okay, I must retire to my slumber for the evening. Nice to meet you. Yes, the Queen's ghost dramatic experience for real people. Okay. I get you. Yep. Alright. See you later, my friend. Balaclava Boy, feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm doing lots of different videos. Haunting videos. I'm going to be doing that more. So I'm going to be doing a lot more haunted house kind of videos. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going to do a collaboration with someone who is all into videoing ghosts. So that will be something that I'll be looking to do, hopefully in the future. So stay tuned. And hit the notification bell. Have a great night, buddy. Thank you so much. Spock out. Like one of those. Takes a while to do that on the first go. See, look, watch this. Oh, sick. Ayo. Alright, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Excuse me. I should probably retire too, to be honest. Yeah, it's getting late. Also, for anyone who's still watching, I have done a short video on St. Patrick's Day cupcakes. I don't know, maybe they made me 50% more luckier. But yeah, feel free to check out that video too. Said lucky you, and I got a piece of gold. See, it was my lucky day. I had a piece of gold to eat. Anyway, yeah, be fair. I'm probably going to. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to go to bed, but I need to go to bed. Ooh, Nelly, guys, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, before I go off into Betty Bice, look at this. 860 views in 5 days. Let's go. Look at this. 860 views. I mean, I'm buzzing, but I could literally go bigger. Maybe I could try and, I don't know, ump the Addy or re-upload it maybe. If anyone has any tips or tricks, let me know. Still kind of learning as I go along, but yeah, look at this. That is awesome. I've made loads of St. Patrick's Day videos, so for anyone who's interested, go check those out. That's pretty sick. What up, buddy? Diddy gonna be there any moment? Say what now? Okay. Anyway, yeah, check out the video. All right. Good night, guys. Hell yeah. Like one of those. Like, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Good night.